Hello, my name is Aman Yadav and I am an engineer. I did my degree from LPU, Punjab, India. I had a friend who was a crazy traveler. His name is Swagat Das. One night he called me and he was like, Aman, are you off for Kasol, Himachal Pradesh? I'm planning on going there tomorrow morning. I was like, okay man, I need some time. I need to talk to my parents. So I was like, okay, I'll call you in the morning when I'm about to leave and then you can tell me if you want to come or not. I was like, okay, that's fine, that sounds cool. The next morning, I woke up at 9 and I called him and he was like, Aman, I'm sorry, I'm in a bus and I forgot to call you. I was like, really man, and I told him it's fine. I was actually gonna deny because I couldn't come. I didn't have the money. Like, Aman, I'm really sorry man, I forgot. Like, he was feeling very sorry and actually I was gonna deny him. So he told me that the next time after a couple of weeks I'll plan a trip to Kasol again and I tell you that I'll fund it on myself. I was like, okay, but I don't need it man, it's fine. Like I have personally had an aim or passion of traveling a lot, but I didn't have the money, that was the thing with me. So he told me that I'm gonna fund you, I'm gonna fund the trip, and along with you there are a couple of people who are gonna come and there'll be one girl more. I was like, who are the guys and who is the girl? And he was like, a guy named Abdullah from Saudi Arabia, a guy named Pratyap from Kolkata and his girlfriend. I was like, come on man, I can't come with a girl, like it will be very very awkward for me, I can't. And he was like, Aman, it's fine, please come with us. And then I joined him. The night we were leaving at night, and the night we were leaving, I went and I met the guy and the girlfriend for the very first time. And when we met, we went directly to the bus stop, Jalandhar bus stop, and we were waiting for the bus. But the thing was, the vacation for Diwali was about to start, 5-day long vacation, and not only us, but most of the people were traveling to the same place because it was the nearest tourist spot, I guess. So we couldn't secure a proper seat. So later we managed to get a bus to some place named Mandi. It was not a direct bus to Kasol, the one we couldn't take, but it was at some point, from point A to B. So we took it, and in morning at around 6 a.m. we reached there, Mandi, and then we changed a couple of buses. And this was my first time when I was opening my eyes, when I was having my morning in Himachal, and it was a surreal experience. I can't tell you how beautiful and how fresh the air was. After a couple of hours, we took another 2 buses and we reached Kasol. And to my surprise, it was a tourist place, but it was so tiny and well managed. I couldn't tell that most of the people come and they have the time over here, because it didn't seem like that. That day we settled down in a hotel that he already knew and had contact with, and we went out to see the place around. We visited a river, there was a river called Parvati River, and the valley was called Parvati Valley, and the photographs and the scenes, everything was very new for me, and I couldn't put it in words how beautiful it was for me. Even though it was first time, it was for the first time, it was so beautiful. We had the opportunity to see donkeys. Then we went around the village or valley, and we found a Nepali couple who had from Kathmandu opened their shop over there, restaurant, not actual shop. And first time in my life I had the opportunity to have proper Nepalese food in India, and that too in a place that I couldn't explain. So I had that food, and it was the best gift I could have ever received from any of the people. And so we had that experience. Then we roamed around a bit, and in the evening we had falafel in an Iranian restaurant from an Iranian guy. It was my first time I was having thupka and falafel and everything. After that we slept that night. It was very amazing. The next morning we trekked to upper parts, we went to a place named Tos. We trekked for I guess 2 to 3 hours on concrete road because it was Himalaya. We didn't want to take any like bus or anything else. After that, we traveled to Tos and we had like Swagat had planned our night over there. But we got to know about Kutla, a place named Kutla, which was beyond the hills, a couple of hills. And from Kutla, we could actually go to a glacier, which was like mountain base for a mountain, I guess Parvati, or which I don't actually know. So we continued our trip. We reached Tos at 11 or 1, and then we continued our trip to Kutla. Actually, the road, it was not a road. It's called Gobato in Nepali, like only a guy can walk. And we had our bags full, like Pratap was carrying a full like 75 liters backpack. I was carrying my own backpack. We went there, we climbed, like we trekked for like 4-5 hours to reach Kutla, even though the locals had told us that to take just an hour. We reached there, and Kutla is a place that even the god or anybody would take the best of the words to tell you about it. It's a place where I had the best night of my life. When I think about adventure, you know, there was one cottage and there was nothing, like no people, and it was like surrounded by mountains from 3 sides, and it was just a small tiny like valley like, and I could see other mountains in front of me when I wake up. We had such a beautiful night. It was Diwali, and like it was Diwali, the best day of my of the year. And I was with the people whom I come to know like a couple of days earlier, and I was having the best time of my life, like the bestest. I was not missing home. I was just thanking. I was being very, very grateful that this is the place, this is the best place I could be in the world right now. I could see the Milky Way galaxy properly. I could talk to them, I could have Maggie, I could do anything. And that day we slept after a long talk, like 4-5 hours talk. We called our friend, common friend, we talked with him, and we slept after a few photographs though. The next morning we woke up, it was like, it's beyond words. I can't do that. I can't put in words. So next morning we woke up and we could see Himalayas and everything. But sadly, like we had to return that day. But we planned, like we thought, why not go to Glacier? Like it's just an hour away. So we trekked to Glacier, and it's like, what should I tell you? Like when we were on our way to Glacier, there was nobody. It was complete, like surrounded by mountains, and we could actually see white horses on our side. Like I'm not lying, white horses. What better thing is there that you can like ask for at that time? And we went to the glacier, and like and there was like this river coming down, and we had those breezes that we see in movies in Switzerland or no. And there were only a couple of locals that were going, like nobody was there. Like we had all the mountains, all the place to ourselves. Like I can't tell you about this adventure, you know. It was a 4-5 days adventure, but it was something that I would want to relive every single day. After that glacier part, we came back, and surely I'm telling you, we came back after like a night and all. We came back, but the moments that I lived truly are unbeatable by any other moments in my life. I would really want to go there again. I have even told them that I want to go there again with you guys, and I would want to live that place again with you, no matter what happens. And this time even I would fund you. I think like that was the best decision that I made without a lot of thoughts. And I want to thank Swagat so much that it's inexplicable, you know. Like, thank you for the best time of my life. Thank you for making it happen. And I wish we could do more of these in times to come, even though like you are not here right now. You are in London, you are not here, I know. So thank you so much. And there's not a lot of thing that I would want to tell people or advise them. There's just one thing, and to tell like, be spontaneous. Like take such decisions that fear you and excite you at the same time, and like take like go to adventure, go anywhere, do whatever, do bungee jumping, do whatever you want to do, even if it's not adventure. And I guarantee that you are going to have the best experiences of your life only then. So thank you. And I would also want to thank Abdullah, my friend, who calls me, who pins me a lot of the time, even though I'm not able to call him back. He's the guy who would always pin you and talk to you. I want to thank him. I want to thank Pratay, even though we don't talk much, but those moments still make me remember you. And Pratay's girlfriend Ria, like she had her shoe broken when we were trekking, but she continued with a lot of pain in her foot, and we had a good time. I hope we can do more such adventures in future.